Hey guys, it's me Astrid, and today I just wanted to very briefly talk to you about Miltoniopsis orchids. This is part of the Oncidium Alliance. You can tell by their pseudobulbs and their sympodial growth habit. Ways that you can tell an orchid is Miltoniopsis is that it has this nice big lip, this pansy-like floral appearance, and many times their leaves and pseudobulbs are a light, kind of a seafoam green, rather than a deep grassy green or another color like that. But yeah, Miltoniopsis orchids are I'm kind of in a love-hate relationship with these guys, and I'll tell you why. These always die for me. I do not know the secret to keeping these alive. Now, what happens to these orchids is that they will live for a while. They have a bloom display that lasts and lasts. I'll talk about that later. Their bloom display lasts such a long time. There's so much good about them, but invariably what happens with mine and those of many other people is that yes, you'll get a new growth here. You'll see like there's new roots coming. That looks good. But eventually an orange color begins to set in at the base of the pseudobulbs, some kind of orangey color, and then it spreads up the pseudobulb and the leaves start to all turn yellow, and then the whole plant rots. It doesn't matter if you divide it and you put cinnamon on the rhizome where you split it and repot it and try to keep it safe. It doesn't matter. Once that orange has set in my experience with like probably 10 different Miltoniopsis orchids, they die. And that is such a bummer. Now, the reason I keep buying Miltoniopsis orchids, knowing that under my care and the care of most other people that I talk to online, they die, is because look at them. Look at these wonderful, stunning blooms. Look, they come with such color variety. Look at the pattern, this little mask that it has on the lip. This is just gorgeous, and other ones have even more color, more detail. They'll have a waterfall pattern down the lip that looks like it was hand painted by an artist or something. Excuse the ambulance outside. So they're beautiful. The flowers are very big. They fill up my hand, and the flowers do last about 6 to 8 weeks if the plant doesn't start to decide to die on you. And the best part about this orchid is that the blooms have a fantastic rosy fragrance that starts for me at about 8 in the morning and lasts all afternoon and stops smelling early evening time. And it's invariably a delightful smell. It smells phenomenal. It's a rosy, wonderful smell, and it will smell a whole room. You can smell it. If I could have a room full of these, I would, because they're so beautiful. Another nice thing about these is that oftentimes they're affordable. I find mine at Trader Joe's, and this one happened to be sold as a miniature orchid, so it was only $8. And for a bloom display that lasts 6 to 8 weeks easily, and that smells so wonderful, and that looks so visually appealing, even though I know that under my care it's going to die, I am still really happy to buy this orchid and have it on display in my home, or in this case, my boyfriend's home, because he lets me put orchids in his house, and you can't argue with perfection, can you? No, you can't. You can't. Okay? So, yes. Now, I have read in some books that Miltoniopsis like very high humidity, and they like to have cool temperatures, like below 80 degrees Fahrenheit. And maybe if I had really good airflow and pretty good humidity, and my temperatures never ever got hot, I could keep these alive and rebloom them. But as it stands, I don't have those environmental things, and in fact, I don't want to go to the effort of trying to modify my environment so much for one kind of orchid. So I would much rather buy this expect that it will die, let it die, and move on, maybe buy another one. Because in the meantime, I have all of these orchids, one of these is not an orchid, that will grow in home conditions rather well without my fussy intervention. So, dear Miltoniopsis, I know that you're not long for this world under my care, but hello Gmail. Miltoniopsis, I know you're not long for this world under my care, but I'll keep buying different ones of you because you are such a wonderful flower. And guys, this is my love-hate relationship with Miltoniopsis. If you have successfully rebloomed Miltoniopsis, please write a comment below and describe to me the light you give it, the humidity that you give it, the airflow you give it, fertilizer, how often you water it, what are the day and night temperatures, everything, because I would love to unravel the secret of these orchids. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Have a nice day. Bye.